I for the study guide. So it's asking us to solve this system of equations. I'm going to start by just separating these equations out so I can work on each one of them individually. Alright, so on the left here, remember we want to isolate y so that we can use substitution. So I'll subtract 2x from both sides. On the left side, 2x minus 2x is 0. Bring down my 3y. And remember, we can't combine negative 7 and negative 2x, so we'll just leave them as negative 7 minus 2x. So at this point, I just have 3 times y, so I'll go ahead and divide both sides by 3. Remember, we divide the entire thing by 3. On the left side, those will cancel out. And I've got y is equal to negative 7 minus 2x divided by 3. Here on the right side, I'll start by subtracting x from both sides. Those should cancel out. And over here I've got 9y. Bring down my equal sign. Negative 1 minus x can't be combined. Oops. So we'll just leave it as negative 1 minus x. And then from here, we need to divide both sides by 9. Again, just trying to get y by itself. And I'm going to divide the entire side. So I get y is equal to negative 1 minus x divided by 9. Now that they're both solved for y, we can go ahead and do the system part of this. So I'll just scroll up and rewrite these up here. Just make sure I copy those down right. And I did. Cool. So now we just need to set them equal to each other, remember? So we'll have negative 7 minus 2x divided by 3 is equal to negative 1 minus x divided by 9. And my class, you should remember that we're going to cancel each of these denominators individually. So I'll start with this 3 on the left. So I'll multiply both sides by 3. On the left, these should cancel. So I'll be left with negative 7 minus 2x is equal to, and on the right side, remember we're just multiplying straight across and we're going to leave them for now. So I have 3 times negative 1 minus x, all divided by 9. From here I'll multiply both sides by 9 to clear this denominator. On the right side, those will cancel. So I'm left with 3 times negative 1 minus x. And on the right side, remember I need to distribute this 9. 9 times 7 is negative 63. 9 times negative 7, excuse me. And 9 times negative 2 is negative 18x. Alright, so from here, we'll distribute the 3. So 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. And 3 times negative x is negative 3x. And I'll bring down everything else. And now we want to make sure we have all the x's on the same side. So I'll go ahead and add 18x to both sides. And I'll bring down everything else. These will cancel. Negative 3x plus 18x is positive 15x. From this point, I can add the 3 to both sides. And I'll get negative 60, excuse me. Negative 3 plus 3 will cancel out. And I'll get 15x. I'll just go ahead and bring that over to the side here. So we've got negative 60 equals 15x. We're one step away from being halfway done with this problem. We're going to go ahead and divide both sides by 15. Those will cancel out, and we should get x is equal to negative 4. Once we have our x value, we have half of the solution to the system. So we're going to go ahead and take this -4 and plug it back into one of the original equations. It doesn't matter which one. I'm going to go ahead and pick the first one. 2x plus 3y is equal to -7. So I'll write that here. 2x plus 3y is equal to -7. And remember, instead of this x, we're going to use -4. So I'll have 2, and then instead of the x, we're going to have -4. I'll just go ahead and write the rest of it down. The -4 here, and then we'll just solve for y. So 2 times -4 is -8. I'll bring down everything else. Recall our order of operations. Y is being multiplied by 3, and then we're subtracting 8. So in order to undo that, we first have to add 8 to both sides. On the left, those will cancel. I'll bring down my 3y. -7 plus 8 is +1. And then continuing to follow our order of operations, or our inverse order of operations, we'll undo this multiplication by dividing both sides by 3. Those will become 1, and y will be equal to 1/3. Once we've got both our x and our y, we can make our final answer, which should be coordinate -4, 1/3. And that's it.